Well, I'm very, very, very happy for today's judgment. I think our judges need to be congratulated upon for having taken a very good stand, a pro-people stand. I think today they remembered that they derive their power from the people, the constitution. They derive their power from the people and they exercise it. They're supposed to exercise it for the good of the people. So the judgment of today has finally determined this question, which has been bedeviling our justice system.
Counsel, you've been in this case for so many years, but you've just said that this victory goes for all Ugandans.
Yes, it goes for all Ugandans, actually. We need to congratulate our judges. We have to thank them. The problem, they are very far away from. I would have hugged them. On behalf of all Ugandans, I would have done. I want anybody who is near a judge to hug him or her and pray for him and thank him. We thank our Chief Justice Onyedolo for having led this. This is very, very, very important. You see, there's a lot of negativity that has been around our country, that things are so bad. It's true, things are bad, but once in a while you see great things. I can assure you things are going to be very good. Starting with this victory, this court judgment, things are going to be very good. Even me, I'll go back to court and practice. I'll get out of my wheelchair and practice.
Lots of excitement there from Counsel Ladislas Rakafuzi. Remember, he was part of the petition so many years ago. But also the civil society are in celebration. Dr. Sarah.
Well, I wish to congratulate Ugandans upon this victory. The trial of civilians in military courts was a burden to all of us, peace-loving Ugandans, people who promote rule of law and constitutionalism. It was a great burden to see people being subjected to a mechanism of justice that they did not sign up for, like the court has ruled today, that the jurisdiction of these courts should be limited to only servicemen and women because they signed up for that. And they should also concentrate on disciplinary aspects of the army. So military justice world over is practiced, but for service offenses. The extension of the military jurisdiction in Uganda to cover civilians was wrong, was unconstitutional. It's an injustice that we've suffered for about 2 decades now, since 2005, the amendments that came with the 2005 amendment of the UPDF Act. So we have had 2 decades of abuse of military justice in the country, and especially for political reasons. Many of the victims of that court are political activists in the opposition. So the court was being used to mitigate politics, which is very wrong. And I wish to thank the Supreme Court for lifting the yoke from the neck of Ugandans today.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sarah. Counsel, what happens from the verdict? What happens to those who are currently under trial?
I think the court has now ordered that there should be a review. I believe they ordered that there should be a review of all matters that are currently pending in the court martial. And I think that's what will happen. But allow me also to use this chance to really say that I'm very honored and happy to be here. It's a great day. Mr. Rakafuzi, as I've been saying, it's a great honor to be in his house and on his invitation and for him hosting us here. It's a great opportunity. Mr. Rakafuzi has argued hundreds of cases. He's the foremost civil rights lawyer in the country, and we are honored to be here. The decision that has come today is a fundamentally important decision because it ends over 2 decades of confusion. The courts have been handling this question without finality, and finally today, all sides to that argument will be very happy that we have got direction we have got clarity, there is a decision. The decision is clear. Civilians cannot be tried in the General Court Martial, and the cases which have been there are going to be proactively reviewed and transferred to civil courts. This is a fundamental watershed moment in the litigation practice. The Uganda Law Society needs to be congratulated as well, the current leadership of the Uganda Law Society, as well as all the previous leaders of the Law Society, because the Law Society has had a consensus on this issue through its various leaders, right from, I believe, Mr. Adriko, Mr. Kasirie, Justice Kihika, and now the president of the Law Society, Mr. Semakade, who have really made it a point to fight against this particular issue. And so I think the fight of the Law Society has taken 2 decades to come through, but better late than never.
Thank you very much.